It's finally update time in Squad Busters, and with that I'm gonna show you today the very first sneak peeks about the upcoming content. Today I will showcase you the brand new Monster Trophy mode with the brand new leaderboard event, so we're gonna talk about how it is working, the rewards and everything else connected to it. Beside that, we're gonna open a bunch of the new lucky boxes which are looking super promising, and I will tell you something about some nice balance changes which should overall make some squaddies definitely better. And with that said, thank you everybody for being here again, really appreciate it. Back into Squad Busters, and we already can see there in the background, right here, that's how the Monster Trophy high score event will look like. And actually, that high score event will be super nice. It will start, if it is coming as it is planned, on the 23rd of September. So on the update day, it will last until the 1st of October, and it will has a daily reset. Nevertheless, the first three guys are gonna get lucky boxes as a reward. We already can see it here, which is nice. And to get first, you have to score the lowest time in that brand new mode. But I will showcase you that mode very soon. The best thing is, this event is supposed to come back from time to time, and you should play against guys which are evenly valued with your skills, so that should be a pretty fair one, and it is kind of comparable to the Brawl Stars contest. And for those who think, well, these lucky boxes are not the best reward, they are considering to add further things and maybe even skins as a reward in the future, and that would be absolutely dope. But how do we score our high score? Well, we have to play the Monster Trophy mode right here, Kaiju Curse, and this symbol looks so good. If we select it, we already can see, well, we have to select our lineup here, and the lineup itself, or the squaddies, are randomized, but that is not mattering too much, since it should count to build our squad fast and collect fast the gems. And we can see here Wizard Leon with the Archer Queen, as this is my standard setup. I could also run the other heroes because I have the feeling that the heroes here have a little less impact than in the normal modes, because you will be switched over to freaking Kaiju. So let's jump into the game and see how it is working. There we go, Curse Grip with golden boots. That's actually nice. So we're gonna get that slight speed boost, and that's already the trophy in the middle. And I can tell you, I've played this mode several times. It's absolutely fun, and I freaking love it. And you will see, even though we are fighting against bots here, they are kinda like grouping up, and we already can see that the first new thing here, that's why it's not too important which squaddies are there. We get randomized squaddies as a reward from those chests. I don't know if I like it, but actually I think I like it because it's removing the random factor that you have to click a squaddie while there is a chance we get attacked. That is sometimes pretty annoying, and with that it's actually fine. And honestly, the factor of a single squaddie will not have a too crazy impact, so that should be fine. We're gonna get here the Archer Queen. Not needed to kill her. As you can see, the crop gems are not too high, so that's not even too considerable, and for sure that player gonna respawn here in a second, so we didn't actually do anything there beside a few of the gems. Nevertheless, squaddies will be important to withstand those monsters and accumulate the gems a little bit faster. Squaddies are important. But you will see soon that also squaddies are not important, because when we want to get into the final stage, we will be only Kaiju, not mattering which squaddies we had before. There we go. She should defeat one of the heroes here before. No, I'm not defeating the hero, because actually defeating the squaddies only would be better, because everybody will be kinda like grouped up and fight against us. We just defeat the squaddies there, get a few gems, collect now the remaining gems right here versus those monsters. And I can tell you, these are bots. It will be already hard. You can see here now, look at this, it is so crazy. And we straight start to fight as a Kaiju, and you can see, well, our HP are not that crazy, and there the next player comes in. But we have access to our standard abilities, which we are for sure using here. We can use the sprint, but they are even too fast, and I'm not sure if we will be able here to defeat them. They are pretty good. We could jump into them. Actually, that would be fun to do, because we are kinda crazy there from our damage. But this should be a W, so you can see that this will be a hard one, as the other guys will be real players. And now scoring the shortest time Well, there might be different strategies. Just rushing, just think on it, on any squaddy that will help you to kill the monsters fast like a bow, to have those gem as soon as possible. If I'm not mistaken, if you die as a kaiju, you will respawn, someone else can take the trophy, you can kill them, and as soon as you get again your hands on the trophy, the timer should keep on running where it's stopped. So rushing in this event is very important, and I'm super excited to see which strategies you guys will be using. Now we're coming to the next thing here, which are those lucky boxes. And this is what you already can see here. Every player gonna get 3 free lucky boxes every day. There we got straight to common ones, which can turn eventually into a rarer version, and the rare one waiting on the 6 win each day. If we open them, you will see that there are tons of different rewards inside. Perfect match into this game. Unfortunately, this one stays common, but we got there the update reward, which you should definitely not miss out. The update will drop on Tuesday, and there will be like this here, 10 freaking boxes in the shop, and they look absolutely crazy. So let's open them for our very first little lucky box opening here. It stays for sure common, and nevertheless I will show you also how the legendary one looks like. There we could see the upgrade of a rare one. Right now, since that account is maxed, we are getting most likely our only hero points here, but I can tell you it's absolutely nice to get those things. We may open even one of the rarer ones on a fresh account to see what we can get there, as there should be hero abilities inside and new heroes, as well as a huge amount of the hero points. There we go, another rare one. So overall, I freaking love the design, I like the animation of it, and the fact that you can get something rarer eventually is super nice. And the amount of hero points here, considering that we are getting 3 boxes every day, is definitely better than just the common rewards we're getting right now, because this seems to get us more hero points when you have a maxed account. And right now this is the only thing we can kind of collect over the days, or want to collect. We have not been lucky here, so the chances are not too high to increase the rarity. But guys, during these events and other things, you already can see there's a different rarity. So definitely it should be super nice to use those things. And there are greetings to Winnie, which is also there in the leaderboard. So we're gonna have a little battle over there on these accounts. Alright, so this is a pretty new account, and let's see what we could get in a level 4, so mythic or legendary chest, as they are turning into rare, epic, and then mythic, and eventually there's a low chance into legendary. And boom, we got there straight 1000 hero points. But it can be even better, or some abilities of other heroes, which is kinda crazy. There we go, further hero points. Maybe the heroes are in the next year. But that's a legendary one. And look what can be inside. Boom, straight 5000 hero points, which is crazy.
Legendary!
And that's something else. We got a new hero spike from such a legendary chest, and that's absolutely crazy. And considering that we would have to spend 150,000 coins, that's definitely nice. And I'm super curious how it will look like in the future, as we already could see in the teaser that P.E.K.K.A. has in his hero journey also some of the lucky boxes. So what are your thoughts on the content I've shown to you already right now? Write it down below in the comments, and if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe completely for free to my channel to not miss any Squad Busters content in the future. If you want to support me more, don't forget to use code STORMY right in Squad Busters. And now we're coming to some balance changes and further adjustments. You already could see yesterday that the shop prices for squaddies are much less than before, which should give you some crazy opportunity to max out your squaddies even faster. While in the past, a common baby that cost us 800, it's now 140, a rare one 1000 down to 180, and an epic one only costs 210 coins, which was before 1200. Also unlocking new squaddies from the shop will be cheaper. 35k, 44k and 53k for common, rare and epic. The Goblin finally gets a rework. It gives you now coins with every chest, and that's super dope. It will be 5 on the first stage, increases coins given to 7 on the second stage, and on the last stage it will be even 9 coins. So that will definitely help. that the Goblin will be kinda maybe part of the meta, supplying us with a crazy amount of coins while just opening chests.
Go!
Coming to the Bandit, which is kinda getting a crazy change. In the past, yep, you already can see it here, when you kill the monster there was something happening. But now, check this out, every 5 seconds the freaking Bandit will drop coins. And on level 1 it will be 2 coins, increased to 3. And on the last stage it will be every freaking 3 seconds. And this seems to be like 3 coins every 3 seconds from the freaking Bandit auto-attacking. Like, come on, this seems to be overpowered.
Go!
The Ice Wizard is getting a crazy change as well, which we already can see here. Yep. It's now the Ice Blast or Freeze Blast straight away with every attack, and that's happening when you unlock the Ice Wizard. It's not as powerful as the past, but this is splash damage all the way from level 1. The best thing about it is that if it turns to level 3, it will even slow down the enemy. So as a defensive unit, to defend from someone who's following you, that could be kind of powerful, and this was the non-fused Ice Wizard. So this guy could be really helpful in the future squads, and I'm curious to see how he will be used to be that helpful. I mean, there is a little delay, as it is just exploding on the max range of the circle. But come on, this damage seems to be pretty good. Nita also will be changed, and Nita seems to be pretty interesting. The teddy bear will be now more defensive, covering your squad. The best thing is, on level 3, that freaking Nita, whenever the boost is there, the teddy bear, it will reduce the incoming damage. And that sounds honestly pretty overpowered. And I'm curious if that will be the first time Nita actually being meta. Coming to the Pam, you already could see it there. As soon as her ability is charged up and she drops down below 90% HP, she's immediately spawning a healing station. And that's actually crazy, because this is so easy to use, as it will automatically happen, that this could be super helpful for the team. You could see it there. Boom. Straight a healing station on your position. And honestly, that heal seems to be pretty good, as it will drop there wherever the freaking Pam is dropping to 90% HP, which is happening pretty often. And the recharge time looks not too long anyway, so that could be also very good. The chicken will spawn every chest 2 freaking boots, and will now give you further movement speed when using those boots. Turbo. And this one is depending on the stage of the chicken. So right now we could see it here. It turns into Mega, and we got even a higher speed boost. So this alone could be interesting, while the movement here feels a little bit jiggly. That could be definitely super nice. It might be the better change, like reducing 1 boot from the chest, but giving us a speed boost. Hey, that sounds good. Shelly is getting a slight buff with some further health, DPS, and the second barrel DPS increase. So from this ability, she should be even better than before. Not sure if that will be that helpful, but further damage sounds nice. And of course, what else is happening? The skeleton's gonna get another buff. Further health, further DPS, and even the same increase for the elite ones. So I'm curious if these skeletons will be then useful or not. The Barbarian King is one of 2 heroes which get a slight change. And no, I didn't read anything of the spike fix, but let's hope the spike is gonna get fixed. But nevertheless, the Barbarian will get a slight higher DPS afterwards, and also trade 1 and trade 5 will see a boost. 50% extra health seems to be crazy. Second hero which is getting a buff is the Mortis. Will he be meta? His DPS will be increased, and the base speed will be also increased. It's now faster than Archer Queen, but slower than a Sonic. Ooh, that could be interesting. We had that meta when we had that fast Mortis already in the past. Also, Monster Charge 5, the Giant Bat, has the same duration as the regular bats. So that's this one here. And that's 30 seconds. And the big bat is definitely causing some good damage. So I'm not sure if that will be helping that Mortis, but it's definitely a good step to buff him. So what are your thoughts on these changes? Write it down below in the comments. For me, they look really promising, and I freaking love the new mode. Thank you guys for watching, and happy busting.